I'm going to show you guys how to clean a normal disc with ordinary household items. What we're going to do is we're going to clean the disc and we're going to try to remove surface level scratches from it as well. To do this, first we're going to start by taking a spray bottle and going ahead and getting this side of the disc sprayed down just to wash away any sort of debris or anything that could exist on it. Then we're just going to give it a little dry, and we're not going to rub the paper towel all over the disc. We're more going to dab just to be able to avoid potential scratches that we could add to it. All right, what we can do is we can also leave a little water on the disc as well. That will allow the next step, putting on the toothpaste, to perhaps glide over smoother. And we're just going to use an ordinary toothpaste. You don't have to use any specialty type or anything. We can just apply a couple spots, just very, very small spots, just one on one side, one on the other. And what it's going to do is it's going to act similarly to how toothpaste would do to your teeth. It'll clean it and it can remove a little bit of the surface level scratches. And that's because of the fluoride and stuff in it can just allow it to work similarly on a disc as it would to your teeth. So just as an example, we just have two little spots on each side. And what we're going to do then is we're going to take a little Q-tip. And with the Q-tip, we are going to spread the couple spots of toothpaste around the disc. But there is a strategy to doing this. When we don't just want to wipe the toothpaste all around and everywhere, especially around everywhere that the data is stored in the disc and this circle on the inside. That's because to get it to work most effectively and to clean the disc and to help fill in those surface level scratches, we have to use a certain motion that works the best to be able to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one side of the Q-tip on this side just to start, and we are going to move in a circular motion. And as we move in circles throughout the disc, you could see perhaps that the toothpaste is making its way around and covering much more of the disc. That's why you just need a little bit, because it goes a long way here. So we do circular patterns. Once it starts to thin out there, we're going to go over to the other side. We're going to do the same thing, move in little circles as we continue to spread the toothpaste all around this outside part of the disc. And what we're doing is we're sparing this data part right here. That wouldn't potentially be damaged or anything if you would get toothpaste on it, but we just want to have the least amount of contact with that and work just more on the outside where the majority of the scratches are. So as we spread around this, we don't want to apply too much pressure or anything. You don't want to crack the disc or add any more damage to it than you would. So we just continue this. And if this side starts to burn out as it has on me, just flip over, use the other Q-tip, and just continue to do the circles. And by now we have most of this disc covered with the toothpaste. What we can do is, since it's already rather dry, we had a little bit of liquid just to help it glide over. You can let it sit for a little bit if you want to get potentially some of the deeper scratches out. But in this case, since these were just lighter scratches, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to give it another spray. We can just lay it down here, and we're going to go ahead and spray the area that the toothpaste was on. And after that, we can go ahead, take a paper towel, and we can, you can rub with this just to get the toothpaste out, but I'm just going to play it safe, and I'm just going to dab the disc with the paper towel. Then, of course, you can always apply more water as needed, depending on how much toothpaste you used. We're going to go ahead and wipe all this off at this point. Got enough water on it. This should not scratch it further. In fact, the disc should be looking cleaner already if you just had some minor surface level scratching. At this point, what I see, the disc is already cleaner. A lot of those little scratches are gone and it looks rather smooth. So that's the way to get rid of minor scratches on the disc, or just to clean it without even having to use a resurfacing machine or anything. So just simple thing, just water, toothpaste, Q-tip and paper towels, and you can get your disc cleaned just like that. Thank you.